Alright, we're getting everything going and seeing how well this works. This will be my first time streaming on YouTube. And hopefully it's not scuffed as hell. We're playing an old favorite, Scratch's Director's Cut. Let me see if I can bring up my chat. Chat. Where are you, chat? This may be more than a little scuffed. In a couple places. Probably should have been much more prepared than this, but you know, fuck it. I still don't have my chat up. So hang about. Docs. Chat. Where's chat? I should have gotten Jack's help in hindsight. We're committed. Where the fuck did I put it? Alright. You know what? Stream and have the chat going on the side. Oh, it's flipping out. Alright. I can get this. I can do this. I know how to do this. I don't care about scenes. Oh my god. Where the Alright, hang on. I'm gonna call in help. We're getting some help. We're gonna get this. Tools. New. Chat. Where is chat? Like, it's showing up on my OBS, but I don't have a window for it in OBS. Let's try. Yeah, that's not it. Why am I so scuffed? Alright, so, for now, we're gonna put chat up on my phone. Andreas, hey, wanted to wish you best of luck. can't watch because of work, but I hope you don't have to wear the brown pants today. No, Andreas, I specifically chose a game that I can be pretty level-headed about, and hopefully Jack will be able to come in and hold my hand on how to get my chat window working again. But thank you. So for anybody who was watching me when I was on Twitch, I have played this game before, although I never completed it. There's something wrong with my install files, so, I ended up getting stopped, I would say probably about 3/4 of the way into this game, which was a huge shame, because it's an amazing game, and I adore it. So I'm hoping it won't do this time. I do intend to come back to Layers of Fear.
I arrived at Blackwood Manor one cold Saturday morning amidst a thick veil of fog. The weather didn't look good, and there was an unnatural calm surrounding the area, yet I soon became entangled with the place.
Hey Gothic, good to see ya. Oh, excuse me. I've got the hiccups because I've been drinking beer. Oh god, oh no, they're really bad. Let's see if I can turn this into portrait view to see chat a little bit better. It's a little better. No, it's not. That's not better. This is better. Darn it. Hate being blind. The cloudy sky above me seemed rather unsettling, and almost made me lose my balance, and I didn't read it fast enough. Alright. Gotta be more on top of things. I started to record this. Should I do the British accent for the whole stream? I kind of want to. I started to record this a few, well, very early on in my streaming career when I was on Twitch, and had a lot of fun with the British accent and all that. I believe the keys, if I remember correctly, should be in the mailbox. Mailbox is empty. I do not remember correctly. Alright. There we go, chaps. Hehe. Alright. That's a key. Give me that. I don't even know what the title of the song is. Points to whoever gets, whoever remembers the title of that song. Da 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 da. Tab? Oh, come on. It's my inventory button. Okay, hang on. You'd think I would have figured this out. Alright, back. You'd think after roughly a year of streaming that I'd be good at this, but, you would think so wrong. I'm bad at everything. If I ever wanted to leave, I could not do so on foot. Not with that attitude, you can't. Damn, bro. I am obligated to honk the horn every time I get into the car. It was something really obvious to get into the house. But, like, my dumb ass cannot remember what it was. Yeah, I don't remember what the song is. Alright, W is up. That's neat. Didn't know that those keys worked. Alright. Is there a key hidden somewhere? You know, the funny thing is, I swear I didn't have this problem, like, the first time I played this game. And I played this game less than 2 months ago, and figured it out, but, apparently I'm fucking dumb. Because I know it's not here. Oh god. I'm lost. What do I do? I go back to the fucking house. I'm trying to remember what the hotkey is for opening my inventory, so I'm just gonna start pushing every button. New. J. Slideshow mode, alternate control, hints. Hints are good. I'm an idiot. Hints are very good. No, don't quit the game. Stop that. Back. Give me a hint. Give me a hint, I'm dumb. A pair of lamps at the front were awfully dirty and covered in dust. Alright. Time to consult Google. Because I'm pretty sure I just need to be able to open my inventory. But, struggling with that. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay. I right-click the mouse. There we go. Alright. We're making progress. Oh look, I already have a butt. Fuck you. Okay. A majestic grandfather clock was gently ticking nearby. It was almost sleep-inducing, but I was glad it was working. Oh god. I feel like the hints are just gonna be annoying. What?
Michael, it's me.
Hey, Jerry. It's good to hear your voice.
I see that piece of junk you got there is working.
My thoughts exactly. I was afraid.
This game is a kind of a classic mystery horror game, essentially about a haunted house.
It's hard to tell yet. I'm very impressed, that's for sure.
You sound odd. Is everything okay?
Yes. It's perfectly fine. It's just that I'm in awe. I mean, pleasantly surprised. This house is like a dream come true.
So you do like it? You got me worried there for 1 second.
I'm telling you, I'm going to turn this place into a factory of horror stories.
Good. You ought to finish that book. I'm rooting for you, mate. You sure everything is in order?
Well, I just got here. Let me have a look around. I'll get back to you if I find anything strange.
Excellent. I'll talk to you later.
contacting my trusty dusty editor to see if he can help me out. I'm gonna see about... Oh wait, I have... Stay. Stop moving. Stay. Nope. Stay! Right now I have my phone up to, see chat. Oh, please let me go back to my game. God, this is so scuffed. I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. We'll get there. Yeah, this game came out in, I want to say, it was like 2000, somewhere between 2007 and 2004. There was a huge vase of oriental craftsmanship standing by the window. It was a rather tall umbrella. The time was 9 o'clock a.m. Yeah, I consider this to be a classic, like, point-and-click horror game. A lot of love went into this. It's got... Always wanted to be a pianist, but eventually found another use for my fingers. Sorry. Oh, crap. Oh, whew. Yeah, it's got some Lovecraftian vibes, which I really appreciate. Just very... It's a cool fucking game. It's just a cool game. I'm excited to play again. It's all gibberish to me. He did just say that he doesn't know how to play piano. But as you can see, as far as the controls go, like, I click to stand in a certain spot, and then I examine things as I go. For its age, it's really good. 2007, thank you, Gothic. April 20th. During a tit of rage, I burned my previous diary. Not that I regret it, as if my disjointed notes were worth anything. Their only purpose was to keep me sane. I feel that this is my escape route, my only means of finding some inner peace. Whenever I put my pen to this paper, I feel that I can reflect upon my situation. I just wish I had more options, that's all. What are you looking for? Nothing in particular yet. Right now you just get settled into the house and, start discovering what the mystery is. The current storyline is that the player is an author who's kind of looking for a retreat to work on his writing. And he purchases this old Victorian mansion, I believe in England. But I'm rambling. I must think clearly. Focus. Focus. I wish this handwriting wasn't so hard to read. May 12th. I've become an eternal guardian, stuck between few choices, none of which are good. Do I fulfill a promise and violate everything that I believe in, the very principles of my life? Or am I condemned to spend the rest of my existence in this deadened state? A ghost with no other purpose than just being here, watching. I truly have no escape. I can't find an appropriate solution to this problem, and I must pay the price. I'm a shadow of the man I used to be. Only these notes remain, my testament to these moments of meditation, meditation, my soul companion. June 26th. Today I spent the entire afternoon staring at the window, my mind a blank. Oddly enough, I really didn't care. It seems now as though it was something natural for me, a part of my personality, but I know the reason very well. I've lost my soul. I'm an empty shell, devoid of any feelings. I renounced them on that fateful day. And the worst thing is, I knew there were going to be consequences. No, that's not true. Consequences were far worse than what I expected. How could I be so blind? January 24th? I often wonder what would have happened if we had simply reversed it all. What would happen if right now I came out and told the world what really happened? No. I'd end up rotting in jail. Although, that might be a better destiny compared to this eternal suffering. November 17th. Oh, I see. It's the 21st. November 17th. I can't say for sure when it began. I just heard them one morning, coming from next door. The whispers. Are they real? Have I been alone for too long? They won't stop. I can't stand it any longer. February 9th. Ever since I locked it away... ever since I locked it away, that everything seems to have calmed down a bit. Perhaps James was right after all. It's madness, I know, but at this point, I'd be inclined to believe anything. While I'm tidying, I'll be silent. You don't have to be silent. This one does involve a lot of reading, so I may not answer chats instantly if I'm, like, in the middle of reading an entry that the character finds. But let me check and see. Okay. And Jack's going to help me with the whole chat thing so that I don't have to just squint at my phone anytime I want to read chat. Because that's going to get old. Over the years, I was convinced... Oh, he doesn't even have a date there, just May. Over the years, I was convinced that everything James suffered was a misfortune. A whim of destiny. For the first time ever, I'm not sure anymore. I never thought it could happen, but I believe I understand now. If this is so, then cursed be my soul. Poor James. If I had acted in another way, then maybe things would have worked out differently. But it's too late now, and I have to suffer my Calvary. September 13th. The noises are back, although this time they're different. Before, I'd only hear them inside my head, as if someone or something was whispering and... how to put this? Interrupting my thoughts. But now, I can really feel them spreading around the house. What are they? September 14th. I've realized the noises are coming from down there. I don't want to think about it anymore. December. They are unbearable. They get worse at night. Oh, how I wished it would stop. What is going on down there? I don't dare go nearer. I don't want to know. Bad pudding, mad something. God, how many years have passed? I've lost all sense of time. I have to get out of this place. The diary disturbed me in a way I couldn't explain, yet I felt curious about what had been tormenting that poor fellow. It looked as if an untidy person enjoyed reading in the living room. I wondered how long that cup of coffee had been sitting there. Drink it. Drink it, you pussy. An impressive fireplace, and surprisingly clean, too, although it hadn't been used in a long time. Let's see. Call if you want. Alright, we're gonna get Jack on call real fast, to see if he can help me out with these, oh god, issues with my chat. So, have patience.
Can
you hear me, Jack? Jack!
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I am live, so,
No, you up.
you know, don't
Reels
be crazy. But, yeah, how do I get my chat up on my screen instead of, having it stuck on my phone? Because my phone battery's gonna die.
Can you screen share?
God, let's
I
see.
just gotta look at your OBS. You're not playing an intense graphic game, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Right.
All right. Unfortunately, it's just showing me the screen, but I should be able to talk you through it on mine.
It should just show you OBS, right?
Yeah, it's just showing. It's just showing literally just the game side of OBS. Hang on a second.
Oh boy, hang on.
If you go to View, Docs, you should see one listed Chat.
Yeah, I did that, and it didn't come up. It just
Just show me this screen that OBS is on, not just OBS itself.
Hang on. Screens. There we go. Screen 2. There we go.
All right.
So yeah, when I do View, Docs, I can click Chat, but it doesn't change anything.
All right. That's interesting. I'm checking to see if it's hiding behind something, and it doesn't look like it. All right. I think I know what it is. I think I know what it. I know what it is, and I know a workaround for right now. We can fix it later. Go to View.
View.
Docs. Custom browser doc. All right. Go over to your stream on the YouTube side, the creator dashboard side, where you don't have it up. Oddly, I'm used to having it up.
I'm very new to streaming on YouTube. I don't know if you knew this.
Hey,
Is it on YouTube Studio, I'm guessing?
Yep, YouTube Studio. You should be able to go there under Create Go Live. I don't know how you did it then without doing it the way I normally do it. It throws me off.
OBS
Create
stuff.
Go Live. Interesting. Yeah, don't worry about this. Just hit back. Hit the later date one. Start. That one. Hit go. Whatever. That's the one you're live on right now. Click on that.
There we go.
Your
Now
chat's
I've got my
right there.
chat.
Hang on, but this we'll do this so you just have to have OBS, unless that's good enough for you.
It is for now. We can work out the rest later, since I am actively live.
I think I know the other reason. Let's check the other reason. It'll only take a second. Go back to OBS real fast.
Okay, hang on. Let me just go ahead and pop out chat and have it right here.
Yeah, because if you take the browser, you can create a doc for just this browser there if you want. But we'll check this real fast.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. It won't let me do it from here anyway. But what you can do is you can take the URL from the browser doc you just cut out and pop it in there, and it'll do the same thing.
Got it.
Yeah, that's what I used to have to do, but then they made it mo beta. You hit apply. There you go, and now you can drop it wherever you want.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
No problem. That's what I'm here for. I'll go do lurking stuff.
Thank you. I'll go ahead and end the call now. You're the best.
Yay.
Bye.
Later.
Okay. So now I can see you guys a little bit better. And hopefully, let's see. Hopefully I have access to moderation tools from this. Otherwise, we'll just have some noisy bots. Which doesn't bother me too bad. Because I still need to set up getting people set as my moderators. Alright. The stone in the fireplace was cold to the touch. Just a bunch of uninteresting books. No books are uninteresting, you fucking heathen. Alright, there's a lamp. I love lamp. Journey to the sources of the Nile with numerous illustrations. Not just one illustration. Numerous. Hey, Mosimba, how you doing? Oopsie. I'm scuffed as fuck. February 6th. The construction of the railway bridge is almost complete and went quite smoothly. It took longer than I expected, yet I wish it would have lasted longer. I will be very sad to leave South Africa. I've become so attached to it, its culture, its arts over the past few months, that I can't help feeling as if it was already a part of me. I will surely return someday, soon, hopefully, although I'm afraid there is a great deal of work to be taken care of back in Old Britain. Fortunately, I made good friends here who were ecstatic about my new appreciation of their country. They've offered me some wonderful objects as a token of gratitude, which I have already created and got ready to ship, along with many trinkets I bought myself. It looks like I'm about to start a very substantial collection. It's a good thing Catherine agreed to move into our new home, although I fear several renovations will have to be made, even more if I'm intending to start a serious new hobby. It seems I'll have to get back to work. John Patterson has just told me some natives are causing trouble. A very unfortunate thing, although I'm secretly rejoicing. Yeah, thank you for coming to watch. This is the first time I've streamed in almost a year. And I think this is one of the last games I streamed, actually. It just stopped working, so I figured I'd start over. This one's going to be a lot of reading. February 12th. The natives won't leave. It's not like they're causing trouble, so much as they're unsettling our workers. They just stand still between the trees, staring at us without blinking an eye. I've watched them for a few minutes, and they truly seem like some tenebrous statues. At first it was just annoying, but lately it's become downright creepy. They seem to be stalking us. So, it's not like they're hindering the construction, but there is a general uneasy feeling as if they were about to jump out at us at any moment. I think I will hire some protection as a measure of precaution. February 15th. Fascinating! I've been looking into these natives. They live in a nearby village and are a very small group, yet they seem to manage quite well. I had thought of them as quite an uncivilized tribe, but their movements are calculated, and one can perceive a sense of careful organization in their tasks. Oddly enough, they seem to be very brutish, and their aspect looks awful, although I couldn't take a good look at their facial features as I followed one of them completely on my own, and it could have been dangerous getting any closer. Although, also, the village is poor and very rough, but some of the shacks leapt out as inviting or special. It made me very curious. I'll try to come closer tomorrow. February 16th. My second expedition to the village of the natives has been foiled by an unexpected problem at the bridge. I'm afraid it was due to a slight miscalculation on my part, an indication that I should be focusing more on the task at hand and put my sudden love for the all-African things aside for a moment. It was my fault, and I accept it. February 20th. There's it again, lurking beyond the forest. It's amazing how they have changed our perception of the surroundings. At first we were delighted by the quiet nature of the place. Now we fear what horrors might be concealed in that dark and foreboding cloak of trees. The tops loom above us, overshadowing the bridge, and strange noises haunt our meals. Even the river telling ungodly secrets. We could be, of course, a bit more sensitive towards distractions, but I can't help feeling the area has, in fact, become more sinister. And yet, I'm still looking forward to satisfying my curiosity about the tribe. February 24th. At last, I've found something more about the neighboring tribe. This is an incredible finding, and I just can't withhold my excitement. Some elders at the local town happen to know about them, but only through stories they heard. The most surprising thing is that the tribe was assured to be extinct long ago, but according to my vague descriptions, the elders think that we could be dealing with a legend here. Everything they ever learned of them was during their childhood, when the tribe was stalking the town, much in the same way they have been stalking us. People used to call them Delham, as such was the sound of screams heard echoing late in the night. They'd come out into the streets and see an evil glitter atop a hill in the distance. Some would say it was a fire, others the cursed spirit of an ancient god. Whatever it was, they say the bright light amid those fantastic screams was bone-chilling. The macabre scene would suddenly stop just as it had begun, out of nowhere, never to be seen again in the days to come. Intervals between those horrible nights became longer and longer, until they soon faded into oblivion. The tribe had apparently retreated back into obscurity, until now. They were later known as the Dalmar. Dalmar? As the Dalmar. A rather more scientific name, although none of the people I spoke with could possibly remember its origin. I find it extremely surprising that nobody has ever heard about this tribe, with the exception of a few townspeople. They must be incredibly rare, and judging by the stories passed on from generations in the town, very old. February 27th. I will confess that I've become nearly obsessed with this strange tribe. Hey, have a good night, Reels. Thanks for sticking around for a bit. I see them as the most prized goal of my appreciation towards all South African things, a dangerous yet irresistible reward. I feel as if they were my discovery. I simply have to study them before leaving. I fear I won't have the chance to ever again. It has become an important goal of mine, even more important than finishing the bridge. March 4th. Finally, I have managed to see them. My God, what a disturbing spectacle. When we arrived, they were moving around the village very slowly, without speaking or communicating with each other, each minding his or her own business, completely alien to the rest of the world. They were filthy looking, coarse, and downright disgusting. I couldn't see any weapons, but they could have been stored elsewhere. It was all very strange behavior in a tribe. They must be quite unique. Then, as if they had suddenly all become possessed by some wild spirit, they began shaking spasmodically and screaming like mad. Some of them dropped to their knees and lifted their heads to the sky, eyes blank, and moaning in an indescribable way. Two of them walked away, still in that monotonous and slow manner, and in great contrast to the rest of the scene, into a shack. The next minute, they brought out into the open an odd-looking mask. Its shapes, colors, and overall look, while unsettling, were mesmerizing, and I felt instantly hypnotized by it. It rendered my modest collection of African curiosities into dull and uninteresting items. The mask was very ominous, and the whole tribe seemed to greatly revere it. Soon, they began to gather around it and move in circles, fluttering and chanting in guttural psalm. Judging by the motions and aspect of the whole ritual, it must have been some kind of war ritual. I'm not sure how to explain what happened next, as I feel my pulse is already throbbing. Words fail me to recount the most disturbing thing I've ever witnessed. One of the male villagers walked into the middle, near the mask, by his own will. It was an almost automatic act. All of a sudden, the remaining members became silent. I can't tell for how long it lasted, but I was afraid to breathe. I think Delby and the others were also scared. They wouldn't even blink. I remember being soaked wet and expectant. The silence was so unnatural. Then, a few members separated from the people circling the mask, and the fuck is that word? Descended on the single villager, beating him to death. To be completely faithful to the event, the small crowd tore him apart. They grabbed his legs in twos and threes and twisted them in a manner I dare not describe. His face was disfigured with their bare fingernails and teeth, and the torso soon disappeared under the frenzied tangle of hands. In a matter of a few minutes, the villager was turned into a red sack of bones. Not one of the attackers had the compassion to snap his neck during this sickening process. All was very methodical, as if it was just another mundane task. The most terrifying aspect, though, was that the victim didn't even cringe. The silence was so deep, I could hear his flesh ripping. I would expect any living creature to scream its guts out in such a condition. I can't tell whether he was drugged or half asleep, but I did recognize him dancing like everybody else before walking into the middle of the circle. It was the most outrageous and sadistic sacrifice I've ever heard of. I don't think I will ever forget what I saw. Pardon. My intentions of approaching further, even if they didn't have any weapons at hand, vanished. These creatures, I dare not call them human beings, could have killed my whole company in the blink of an eye with their rage. They seemed to be completely out of themselves and willing to destroy anything intruding into their path. While the images of the sacrifice still haunt my thoughts, I still can't seem to forget that mask. It was so deceptively simple and yet perfect in its design. I haven't seen anything like it. I would certainly love to take a better look. I feel the Dalmar, as dangerous as they are, could be the most important ethnical finding in decades. What I've seen today is crying for some further investigating. I just can't leave them like that. I never forgive myself. And that mask. That mask. Alright, so we got some spooky shit in this house already. I was ecstatic after reading the journal. The material was incredible. Got some stuff in the drawers. I just took something out of them. Some cigars. Have a bit of a smoke. Alright. And a locked drawer. Okay. Interesting. I could have sworn there was more music to the game. I gotta see if I can find some, some chill lo-fi music or something to, play while I'm... I can do the little... thingy. I like those things. I'm a simple person. Okay. By the way, I apologize if I'm still coughing quite a lot. I'm pretty well recovered from COVID at this point. Most of the clocks in the house aren't working. But, construction engineer to James T. Blackwood. Trophies for remarkable accomplishments. The grasshopper lies heavy. Each collection was impressive. I would have gladly spent days going through them. Who just leaves all this shit behind when they leave, honestly? Like, that kind of collection would be super valuable. Not to mention just interesting. Like, why are you just leaving it? Punk ass. Okay, and if I remember correctly, this should lead back out into the main foyer. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool. Ooh. I couldn't decide what was more impressive, the incredible collection of books in the study or the amount of booze in the dining room. Definitely the booze. The fact that he didn't drink all of it, considering how fucking absolutely tips up this all gets, that's a feat. I guess that's what happens when you don't water the plants for a long time. Duh. That's what happens when I try to keep any plants alive if they're not inside a fish tank. Tablecloths, napkins, that certainly isn't my thing. A big macho man doesn't bother with, tablecloths and catering. Lots of exquisite, albeit aged, candelabras. A little church painting. Right? This should be the kitchen if I remember right. Okay, I swear I'm supposed to have sound. I am supposed to have sound. How did I turn the sound? Oh, I muted it because I'm an idiot. I didn't realize I had turned the volume all the way down on my headset. There's the music. Several vases of African craftsmanship were standing against the west window. She's not any of us. I didn't see any reason to bother with it. Ah, the lights. I think. Well, I thought there was something in the vases, but vases. But apparently not. Creepy. Drawer was stuck beyond hope. Also creepy. Okay. And this game is old enough that you actually have a slideshow mode for older computers. Ordinary little table underneath the key holder. Door of the oven was firmly stuck in place. Well, that's bullshit. How am I supposed to cook in my own house? Oh my god, this yawning needs to stop. It's not even late. There are plenty of kitchen utensils in the house ready to be used, except that the oven's fucking broken, apparently. More kitchen utensils, more kitchen utensils. Okay, I think my first objective is to get settled in. So I should probably go upstairs. Hang on. Is that just an envelope? Okay. I remember that Jerry said a nice room had been prepared for me upstairs. Well, here's a bathroom. Various mirrors, linen drawers. Got a rag now. So that's pretty cool. Toilet, window, all that. Okay, so that's back downstairs. Let's see. Alright, so this is... I was unusually surprised after entering this room. It was some kind of gallery. Its theme being African culture. I can hear my roommate playing something in the background. I think he's playing Magic right now. The lamp seemed to be broken beyond repair, probably the souvenir of a hazardous journey. Alright, fascinating. I'm sure. I'm more interested in the artifacts that you probably stole. But, you know, what do I know? A pair of huge carved tusks were occupying a corner of the gallery. Beautiful vases were mesmerizing. Okay, I don't think there's anything for me to do in here yet. I tend to be a little overly thorough in some point-and-click games, and then, I miss, like, all sorts of vital stuff that would be super helpful. Yeah, weird kind of attention to detail. Why am I so tired? I need water, that's why. Give me just a second, guys. I haven't been drinking water all day. Cheers. Oh, damn. Okay. So I guess this isn't my room? It's too fancy for me. Oh, guys. Too fancy for the protagonist of this horror game. We gotta do something more modest than that. You know. So just I left the room, I had the curious feeling of having missed something. Oh, well, fucking let me pop right back in. Oh, it got quiet. All those masks, they made me feel very uneasy. They seemed to be guarding the room. And one is missing. All those masks. All those masks, all those masks, all those masks. Same thing. We're going to remark upon the missing one, or are we just going to skim over that? I guess we're going to just skim over that, that's fine. All well and good, chap. Oh, cute tapestry. I like that. Oof. Still feel like you're missing something? Twat. Gotta love the music in this game, though. Quickly realized that this had to be my room. It became evident why as I glanced at the gorgeous view through the huge window. Gorgeous, darling. Alright. Got my typewriter set up. I thought it would be better to leave my typewriter and stuff ready. Cool, but like how? Okay. Just like, yeah, do that thing. Too early to go to bed. It's never too early to go to bed. You're an adult. It's in a good place. I had to sleep there. No, you don't. Little table could come in handy. There we go. Got my handy dandy notebook. Can't read that. Toothbrush, toothpaste, shirt. Michael Arthate, Vanishing Town. The #1 bestseller, the most breathtaking page-turner of the year. A passing traveller comes across the small town of Fetch Rock, set in Cornwall, England, only to find that it's completely deserted, devoid of any signs of life. House, shops, town hall, church. No human being to be seen. The traveller informs the authorities of a nearby town of this fantastic event. The next day, an officer, accompanied by 2 policemen, visits Fetch Rock. Except everything is back to normal. 10 years later, John Parker, Parker, a journalist, reluctantly accepts the assignment to investigate these strange events, as they have now grown into a persistent local legend. Could it have been a practical joke by that anonymous traveller? Or did something truly strange take place in the vanishing town? Things become more mysterious when Parker learns no inhabitant of Fetch Rock remembers what happened that day. Ooh! So I'm guessing this is a book written by the main character of the story. Michael. It took me months, but at last I think I managed. Well, I mean, think, so to speak, as there are only a very few details left. But I can confirm with certainty that the house is yours. I owe you an apology because I didn't think it'd take that much time. I tell you, I'd have never thought that finding a Victorian house and no more and no less than in Rothbury would have seemed so hard. The majority of the old houses in this region are either impossible to live in, or they belong to the aristocracy. As if that wasn't enough, you and your bloody whims. Was it really that necessary being so cut off from the town? Why all this sudden need for solitude? Well, as long as you don't become one of those typical hermit writers. Anyway, this beauty will take your breath away. It belonged to a wealthy family that always took great care of it. Around the mid-60s, it became the property of one person, I believe a friend of this family. He lived there for about 5 years or so, and then abandoned it. Yes, you read right, abandoned it. As far as I know, this lunatic, a renowned doctor, spent his last days getting drunk in lousy bars before vanishing from the face of the earth. Why someone would do that is beyond me. The house then became the property of the National Trust, and surprisingly enough, nobody ever did anything about it. That is, until I rescued it from the oblivion, of course. It took me a whole lot of work, so I hope you like it. The price is just as we discussed earlier. I know it's hard to believe, but the price of the interior was never agreed upon, so whatever you find inside, be it furniture or a long-lost Rembrandt, it's yours. Just remember our deal. If you find anything of great value, you have to share it. Now, I won't bother you if your sofa collection happens to be valued in the thousands, but if you bump into a hidden cache of money, and you can never know really, then I want a piece of it. Wait a second. If you happen to sell any important item you find inside the house, such as your sofa collection, I have to get a part too. Business is business, my friend. By the way, I sent 2 people over yesterday to clean it up from top to bottom. 6 years without inhabitants must have left a nice coat of dust, don't you think? They couldn't do wonders, though, and you are going to need weeks to fully clean that place. Oh, they told me that the house seems to have a rat problem, but you can't have it all. Should you need anything, don't hesitate to give me a call. Your friend, Jerry. A matchbook. Jerry P. Carter, real estate agent, Rothbury, Northumberland. Alright. Oh, and then there's a phone number for somebody named Barbara. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to see about taking a quick smoke break. Yes, I know that I said I quit smoking during COVID, but, you know, I'm a fickle bitch. And then we'll get right back into it. So let me see if I can... Okay. And we'll be back, folks. Alright. And I am back. Thank you everybody for your patience. Oop, I gotta get chat back. There we are. Okay. So we're now set up in the room. We got some stuff out of the briefcase. Learned a little bit about our intrepid author. Alright, still too early to sleep. But we've got our things. Let's see, that's the car keys, the house keys, a cloth, a pen, and a book of matches. Thanks, Gothic. Stone in the fireplace was cold to the touch. How is everybody doing tonight? It's been a long time since I've streamed. And had a live audience to chat with. And I just remembered that I can hook my phone up to my computer to keep that going. For if I need to boot any thought bots. It appeared as if a doctor used to sleep in this room. Doctor or like a doctor? No, horror novels. Unbelievable. Scandalous. Absolutely scandalous. Okay, and that takes me back downstairs to the main hall. Let's see what's upstairs. Just chilling? Like a villain? Or are you chilling like not a villain? Oh. There was something in there. Just chilling. Just generally chilling. I like that. I like that. Good way to be. Just a pile of old bricks. Oh, your mom's just a pile of old bricks. Most of the planks scattered throughout the third floor were all dry and brittle by now. The amount of trash in this room is unbelievable. It looks like somebody was in the middle of renovating. Chilling like it's 20 degrees outside. Is it 20 degrees outside for you? Because it's, let me see. Ha! Get good, scrub. It's 16 degrees outside for me. Get on my level. Punk. How's the stream working for you, Hole? I know that you usually can't watch streams because of bandwidth issues. I didn't even want to imagine the pile of rubbish that were inside those boxes. Yeah, that's a mood. And back out in the attic landing. Hello. A spiral staircase? Well, that's just exciting. I love spiral staircases. A large crack in one of the walls in the tower. Dusty lamps. Just up here, I suppose. Alright. Back down we go. Oh, there's an even more upstairs to the upstairs. It's the upstairs. That got creepy. Go away. Useless array of random items of every imaginable size and color occupied all corners of the attic. Nothing of interest among these trinkets. I don't know, the birdcage is kind of neat. I mean, it's a round birdcage, so it's horrible, but... The pile of newspapers was huge. I needed a more specific date to look for. I can't read any of these. Alright. And now I've got a lantern. Strained my eyes to detect if there's anything useful among that junk, but instead I got the impression of a sinister presence lurking in the shadows. Right. Let's get the fuck out of here then. YouTube is auto set to like 360p, but otherwise we're good. That's good. Yeah, I'll have to watch back over the VOD to see how this looks. Thankfully, I am streaming a game that's pretty low intensity, so let's see here. What am I missing anything? Okay, and this is back into the bathroom. Let's see. This house is amazing, far beyond my wildest dreams. Jerry's efforts have truly exceeded my expectations. Better get acquainted right away. Jerry says the electrician should be on his way to solve the lights problem. I feel so relieved. I'm speechless. I've just read an incredible story about a mysterious African tribe. Perfect the room. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. Ooh. It was very dark down here. Seem like I'm losing much clarity here. Yes! Good. Already better than Twitch, then. And to brighten up this whole place, but to my surprise, the lights wouldn't work. No electricity. Alright, nothing to really look at there. See what Jerry has to say.
Hello?
Jerry, it's me.
What's up, Michael?
Everything seems to be fine, except the lights don't work.
Oh, you don't have to worry. I forgot to tell you. I had an electrician, one that I trust, to meet you there this morning. You know how a lack of power can be a recurring issue in old places like that. He should be arriving soon.
That's good to know. I'll set up my stuff and let you know how everything does later.
Perfect. Have fun. And don't forget to stop by the gates to meet that guy.
Sure.
So I guess I go out to the gates. I went to the front gates just as Jerry had instructed, but there had been no sign of the electrician. Mr. Arthur, Mr. Carter sent me here today to fix a power problem in your residence. I was told to meet you at the gates, but I've been waiting a few minutes and still haven't seen any signs of you. I will wait some more and then leave. Please contact Mr. Carter as soon as possible. Well, damn, we missed the electrician. Sorry, I'm a child. So I guess now we go back and call Jerry and let him know that his fucking electrician didn't show.
Jerry, we have a problem.
What happened?
The electrician missed me. He left a note in the mailbox.
Bloody hell. He was supposed to meet you at the gates early this morning. I thought he was just being late.
Damn, but I must have missed him for a few
Hey,
minutes.
Law, good to see ya.
What am I supposed to do now?
Why don't you go check the fuses yourself? Maybe it isn't that serious.
I don't know. I'm not very good with that kind of thing.
Michael, even my grandmother could improvise a fuse. Just go and look and let me know if you see anything burned.
As in black spots.
Yes, black spots.
All right,
Jeez.
I'm on it.
Wait, where's the fuse box? You didn't tell me that. God damn it. Excuse me. God. Don't mind me. No, I'm not trying to go upstairs. I want to see what's on the clock. The time was 12 p.m. Okay. Since there's no garage, then I guess the fuse box would be in the kitchen or the basement. And I think if I remember this game right, the access to the basement is in the kitchen. Also, I apologize if it's disorienting to anybody how quickly I move the mouse on this game. It's just how I do. Oh my god. The door to what I assumed was the basement was locked. Of course it was. Ew. That's gross. It's like a fucking college dorm refrigerator. Except, you know, there wouldn't be bones because no college student I know cooks with fresh materials. A mirror? I don't show up in it. Am I a vampire? Practical photography. Cool. The bed in this room was miserable looking. That's what happens when you're the help in a house like this. Some scenery photos. Oh, that one's actually pretty good. I can't. Yes. Alright, some Liddens. Can I back out, please? Hello. There we go. Thought I was stuck for a second. That one. Empty drawer. Right, nothing of interest in that one. Yeah. Ooh, a camera. Whoever stayed in this room loved photography. Well, isn't that nice? Everybody's got to have a hobby. Picture the fountain. Sink was covered with a thick coating of dust. It looked as if the cleaning ladies had skipped this room. Well, someone's not getting a tip. Fuck. Ugh, the smell coming from the toilet prevented any further investigation. Gross. Alright, photos of the dining room, I have to guess. Oh, shit, sorry. The front to the house. I'm assuming Mr. and Mrs. Blackwood. And the crypt. What kind of bloody house has a fucking crypt of their own? It's absolutely Barbie. Well, I've got the pencil now. The practical photographer. Yes, we get it. Somebody who lived here was a fucking photographer. Hello. There's an old picture of the kitchen that I had just left. As for that vase, it definitely rang a bell. Okay. So something about that vase, whatever the fucking pronunciation is. Topmost sheet of paper on this pile has some curious markings on it, so I grabbed it to have a closer look. How did you know? Can I look at it? Okay. More pictures of the woods. Oh, it's a squirrel! Bunch of uninteresting books. But a fucking picture of a squirrel is interesting. Alright. Okay. Okay, so that vase is not there. But it was. So let's see if it's somewhere else in the house. Which I'm almost guaranteeing it is. Aha! I was gonna say, it was a little bit of meta-knowledge, but I knew there was a key in these vases. Vases, whatever the fuck it's pronounced. Can somebody look up if the pronunciation is vase or vase? Because it's gonna drive me nuts. Fit nicely into place and unlocked the door. Oh, it's a spooky basement. Cooks conducted tours. France, Switzerland, Germany, Thuringian Alps, the Rhine, Holland, Belgium, Australia, Salzkammergut, Dolomites, Scandinavia, Ireland, Scotland. Programs free, something or other. Why is the music so spooky in here? It's terribly cold and damp in the basement. Yes, and the music is very spooky down here. I feel like we should make mention of that too. Well, I don't like it. I don't like it. Huge furnace, mostly east wall. Didn't understand why, but it began to feel terribly uneasy. Had a menacing look to it. The fuck is that? Drain over in the corner. Couldn't move the valve with my bare hands. Okay, where's the fuse box? Because this music is stressing me out more than I remember. Hoped I wouldn't have to push any of those boxes around. That looks like a fuse box. Why can't I fuck with it? Appeared to be nothing wrong with the fuses. Alright, Jerry Smith. You and your fucking apples. Checked your fuses. There's nothing wrong with the fuses. Fat fucking dickhead. I think Jerry's a shit realtor. But nobody asked what I think. Alright, you fuck.
Hello?
Jerry, all the fuses seem to be fine. I think the problem might be a little more complicated than that.
I see.
What should we do now?
Do you see?
You're joking,
God.
right?
No, I'm not. I'm calling this guy right away, and I'm afraid he won't be able to stop by until tomorrow. He was already driving there today as a personal favor.
There must be something you can do. I don't feel comfortable walking around this place with dim lights. I barely know it.
Michael, come on. Where's your sense of adventure? You look to me like you were living in a park
Fuck your sense of adventure, asshole.
lit by candles. What I wouldn't give to be in your place.
I left my sense of adventuring back in London, folks. I have work to do.
Then do it. What else could you ask for? A chance to experience firsthand one of your period pieces.
This guy's such a twat.
Try getting that guy over here as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I will. Make sure you find some candles before it gets too dark.
I'm just gonna sleep. Sleep's also a good idea. Sleep is always a good idea. Alright, guess I'm fucking off to find some candles. If I remember right, they were in the dining room. You know, for if you want to do a candlelit dinner for your guests, this is not the dining room. Oh, my head hurts. Dead plants. Right. Or if I can get some oil for the lantern, that might do. God, I'm so tired, and I shouldn't be. I slept until almost 10. It's 8:45. Just the biggest sleepies. For anybody who's not in the Discord, but who is, like, reasonably informed about the situation with my family, my dad's doing a lot better. They've got his oxygen percentages up in the 90s range again. They were able to flip him back onto his back, instead of keeping him on his stomach. His nurse took a picture of him, and he's wonked out as fuck, because he's sedated. But, you know, things are looking good. So, that's a huge weight off of my chest and shoulders. I don't think there'll be candles here. Maybe there's oil in the basement for the lantern I picked up. Oh, excuse me. Brain's still soup, though. Post-COVID brain fog is rough, y'all. Let me tell you. Uninteresting books. You know, for an author, you are really, really not interested in books. Spooky furnace. Drain. Valve. Okay. Oh god, excuse me. One of these days I'll stream on a day when I'm better rested and better prepared, but I haven't posted anything on YouTube in a while, and I figured I'd, you know, let everybody know I'm still around. See if there's anything I missed in my room. So I know I found matches. Oh, that's the bathroom. Well, we always knew I was trash. Just kidding. I'm told I'm not allowed to make self-deprecating jokes. Just in case I tried again, but there was no power. My neck. Where are the candles in this place, seriously? Hello, madam? Never fancied naps. Well, you would be just wrong. What's the matter with you? I really didn't feel like writing. Well, you know what? That sucks for you, boyo. It's your job. I've never felt like sitting on a computer for X number of hours per day, but here we are. Well, okay, to play video games, yes. For my day job, no. There's another room that has candles. See if I can bug Jerry one more time.
Jerry Carter here.
Hey, Jerry.
Michael, did you find yourself some candles?
No, not yet. This place is huge.
Well, keep looking.
Sure. Bye.
Asshole. Frassum. Frassum. Fucking real estate agents. Okay, can't open that desk. Doesn't look like there are any on this table. Oops, sorry guys. Hope that wasn't loud. Just whacked my mic. The little drawer wouldn't open. The little drawer that couldn't. Smoking can kill you, especially when the cigars are decades old. Eh, who wants to live long? Remnants of a previous fire. So many candle holders and no fucking candles. What's so wrong with these people? More old cigar. Wait, what's that? Hello. Some kind of tool. Foreign currency. See if any of the keys I have so far work for it. Wasn't useful my ass. What the hell is that? That was pointless. Says you. Okay. Jesus, persistent. Let's see. I feel like you'd have them in the kitchen, right? For like candlelit dinners. I don't know if anybody else used to do that. I did. It's still stuck. This little, no, this tool can't get it open. let's see if the guide has anything for us. Oh, I guess I end up reading the diaries way sooner than I was supposed to. Oh. Okay. I'm like missing a lot of stuff, apparently. A knife! No! Decided to stop looking for candles. It was evident that there were none to be found. Oh, he could have fucking told you that. I guess there was a stethoscope in my room, too. When it comes to games like this, I do allow a little bit of backseat gaming and people giving advice just because they are kind of meticulous, and it's more like, obviously the puzzles are a big part of it, but the story to me is much more important. And I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of, oh, I figured this out on my own, for just being able to get things done. So now I've got a stethoscope. I don't think that's an accurate chart. That one's a little better. Fucking weirdo. Just for giggles. See if I can do this early. Shh. Couldn't hear anything out of the ordinary. Bah humbug. Oh. I can hear myself. Okay. So what do I have? I have an envelope. I have a letter with strange markings. Be nice if it would let me read the letter.
Freaking out. I couldn't find a single candle inside this place.
You're kidding me. I can't believe it. Did you look well?
Yes, every single room, drawer, box, cabinet, nothing. No candles.
All right, listen. The town isn't too far away. No more than 20 minutes drive. If you can't find some candles there, I'll eat my hat.
You'll eat your whole closet. This is getting on my nerves.
Come on. It's just a quick ride. You know how to get there?
Yeah, I saw it on my way here. Did you call Mr. Busy Electrician who couldn't hold on for just 5 more minutes?
Yes, he'll be doing me another special favor, and we'll be going there tomorrow afternoon. It's the best he can do. You have to bear in mind it's Sunday. We'll charge extra, of course.
I don't care. I have no power. I'll get him myself if he doesn't show up.
Calm down. Drive to the town before it gets too dark. You won't be able to find your
Best way to piss somebody off. Tell them to calm down.
Food anyway.
There you go. Godspeed. And drive safe.
Never. God, I remember how annoying I found the real estate agent the first time I played this game. It's just like, you're so useless. Burp. Uh-oh. Car would not start. It was only then I realized that I had left the lights on because I'm a fucking moron. Actually, I've done that. Car battery was dead. Well, then give me my car keys back. Oh, hey, they changed the sound of the horn. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get through this first day before I call it a night and go to bed. I am super tired, but having fun playing this again.
Let me guess. Michael.
Fuck you.
You won't believe this. It's insane. My car is dead.
What? Are you sure? Have you checked its pulse?
Oh, I
I'm
hate
not
this guy.
joking. It's gone.
My friend, this completely redefines the term suspension of disbelief you sometimes use in your stories.
I know. I'm speechless. I forgot the lights on and the car ran out of batteries. All because of that bloody fog. Jerry, you've got to help me. Get over here.
Michael, look at the time. I can't drive to Northumberland right now.
But Jerry, I can't spend the whole night without one single source of light. I barely know this place and I won't be able to find my way. Heck, I don't know if it's rid of the ghosts yet.
Are you a sleepwalker, Michael? You lie down on the bed, you sleep, you wake up, and you'll have tons of bright light then.
That's not helping. And you're the one who got me into this mess in the first place.
Hold on a minute. It's not my fault if the electrician missed you for a few minutes. There aren't any candles in a 3-story mansion, and your car's battery was low.
Okay, listen. When will you be coming back to Rothbury?
I'll be arriving home early tomorrow morning, and I'll come for you shortly after. We'll drive to town, stock yourself up, and then spend the rest of the day in your garden, drinking some beers while we wait for Mr. Electrician. Sounds like a plan?
Yeah.
Seems like a plan to me.
And I don't think there's any plan B either.
I'm
Yep.
afraid not. Sorry. I really took all the precautions to make your stay there as comfortable as possible, but I guess sometimes things are just meant to go wrong.
Apparently. All right. I'll be on my way then.
Call me back if you need anything. And Michael,
Yes,
just don't let this situation get on your nerves.
I promise it won't. Goodbye.
Too late. So I guess at this point you just go to bed? Unless you can get some writing done. While there's still light. I knew I had to work on my book, but I decided that looking around a bit more wouldn't hurt. Tired as I was, it was still too early to sleep. Oh, fuck off! What have I forgotten? So the guide is talking about, like, a post box and stuff? And I haven't seen anything about the Blackwood murder. Murder, murder, murder. Oh, apparently I really screw up by not just immediately going to the room. Because I'm so used to just looking around like crazy. Woo! Reading the guide. Sorry, I'm not being talkative. I'm very tired. Sit at the table. Okay, diary. Behind the desk. Diary on the desk. Blank envelope. Back away from the desk. Blue double doors to the dining room. Kitchen. Get the knife from the kitchen. Maid's room. Piece of paper with the curious markings. Got the pencil, got the photo. Combine the pencil with the piece of paper. God damn it. There are a few things that are a little clumsy if you don't get them right away. I managed to reveal what appeared to be a letter in Italian. And then somehow magically I realized that I needed to talk to my assistant. So used to moving in RPGs with the QASD. It's dark. I don't. Yeah, that's the kitchen. Alright, so let's call Barbara. Ba 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 Bran. Ba 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 Bran. Ba 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 Bran. Sorry. Not really sorry. Because apparently Barbara speaks Italian.
Arthate Productions? What in heaven's name was that?
Oh, hi, boss. I was just fooling around.
Well, don't. I don't want people thinking I'm some kind of studio. And don't call me boss.
Oh, you're one of those.
No one was calling, and all of a sudden I got excited.
I told you it was going to be that way, girl. But I still need you there. I just hope you're not being bored to death.
Oh, don't worry. I'm studying tongues during my spare time. I love that so much.
That's great, but don't lower your guard. As soon as I publish my new book, that place is going to get riddled with phone calls and hundreds of fan mail.
I'm sure.
I know your new book is going to be a huge success.
Of course it will. As soon as I find a proper ending. And stop calling me boss.
As you wish, boss. Oh, sorry.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
It's like one of the unfortunate things about games like this, is like if you don't do things in the right order, 5 p.m., you may not necessarily have an indication that of what you need to do. Because I remember I had this problem last time. I did things out of order, just looking around, and I missed things.
Hello?
Hey, it's me, Bobby dear. I need to ask you a favor.
Bring it on.
I found a letter here, and I'm curious about it. It's in Italian. Do you think you could translate it for me?
My, Mr. Athwaite, are we being naughty?
Of course we are.
Styles.
Yes, of course I can. Just send me the letter and I'll put hands to work as soon as I have it here.
Excellent. I wonder if the postman will come by. I feel like I'm the last person alive on the whole planet here.
Well, have you told the post office in Rothbury that you were moving to Blackwood Manor?
Yes, Jerry did. I just hope they don't forget about me, that's all. In any case, thank you. You're such a dear.
Such a dear.
Actually, that's what I'm paying you for. Anyway, I'll go and try mailing that letter.
I'll be standing by for action.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Snail mail. Woo! Woo! I mean that. Alright, so we got the address on the letter. Put the letter in the mailbox. And then I think once I got the letter in the mailbox and stuff, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it for the night because I am the sleepies. See what time it is on the clock. Oh, I should probably save, because I haven't saved yet on this save file. I love the music on this. The music on this and on Call of Cthulhu really stick with me. $6 p.m. God damn it. Still too early to sleep. But it is 9 p.m. for me in the real world. So I am making the executive decision to call it a night. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. I wanted to say thank you to everybody for coming to my first... Sorry, screen went black there. First rather impromptu YouTube stream, if you will. I had a really good time hanging out, and yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do more of these in the future. Next thing on my schedule for recording is Layers of Fear. I'm kind of just waiting until I'm a little bit more ready to be engaged with it, just because it is a very scary game. Like, it scared the shit out of me the first time I was watching it. And, you know, gotta be mentally prepared for that. I was obviously planning on starting much earlier, but the whole situation with my dad being in the hospital was just super stressful for me, and I was definitely not going to be any good for this while I was, sick with COVID. So, things are starting to look up. Yeah, so, that's really it. If you're friends with me on Discord, you want to join the Discord server, just go ahead and shoot me a message, and I will send you the invite. I'm keeping it relatively small for now, just to, I don't know, be safe. Sorry, trying to remember what my closing credits are, or closing remarks are. You can find me on Twitter. It's, Sherrod, with an underscore at the end. Tell me if you think it's a good idea for me to change it to Sherrod up YT, because, you know, I've seen a few people tag whatever person has Sherrod without the underscore, which is not me. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. My brain's foggy, so have a beautiful evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time I stream or record.